Here we are on another blisteringly hot day in planet Earth, on planet Earth, within planet Earth. My God, what are we doing to it? This is the hottest day, second hottest day I think I've ever experienced up here. And it's October. It's October 3rd. Crazy. Down here, I'm working on the directional circle, and I finished cutting all the pieces for it now. Every piece is done. What a task. Every one oddly shaped. Nothing was, rectangular or square. So it was difficult to cut every piece out. I still have thin set a bunch of things down. This is a pretty cool piece. The centerpiece, what a color. Blue, representing the earth. I'm thinking of putting a piece of jade right in the center. We'll see. There we have to the north, to the west, to the south, and to the east. I have some cleanup to do for sure, and then I still have to thin set all this last bit of work down that I did. I have one piece that I had to epoxy that broke right there. But I think the thing that I would like to mention the most today is, what are we doing? What are we doing to this planet by all of our kind of wayward ways? We're off. We're definitely off, or we would not be experiencing what we are on this planet. People at war with each other, people at war within themselves, people at war in their families, in their relationships. It's like there's conflict everywhere. And why does the conflict occur, really? One is separation that we feel from everything else. We think it's not one. We don't think we're a part of it. We think that somebody over there, even if they anger us, they're not us. And so it's okay to be mean to them. It's okay to kill that guy over there because he doesn't believe the same thing that we do. And what? He doesn't believe in the same God that we do. So we'll just get rid of him so that we can be in our belief and peace. How ridiculous is this? We treat our planet like we're not a part of it. We're like astronauts visiting on the planet. And as astronauts, we don't know what to do in order to take care of it, or what we're doing in order to destroy it. How have we gotten so far astray? There were plenty of people that were living close to the earth, close to the natural ways that would provide sustenance and nourishment to everyone, including the species that they preyed upon. They managed bison herds and elk herds and deer herds. They were aware of the bears and made sure they had something to eat because they knew that they had a place within the ecosystem that was very, very important. It's all a chain. It's all connected. It's all a web. You take one little piece of that web out and you've got a hole in it. Take more and more pieces of that web out and pretty soon the entire web falls apart. It's not what we need. It's not what we want, really. Slow down. Where the hell are we all going in such a hurry? The human race, where are we racing toward? It seems like our ultimate destruction as opposed to our ultimate salvation. Can we not just slow down? People don't believe in global warming. Try to put your hand on your engine block after you've driven it, just even down the street, half a mile, half a block. Let it run for a couple of minutes and try to put your hand on the engine block. Between, I don't know what it is, 60 and 80% of the energy that's used to push your car down the road is put into heat in almost every internal combustion engine. Anything that's running on gas and diesel, that's the way they run. They're not efficient. Certainly we can come up with something better. If all these money-hungry people didn't keep putting into effect codes and regulations that keep filling their pockets with money, as if, what are they going to spend their money on when there's no planet to spend it on? What are they going to spend all their money on when they're no longer alive? How ridiculous is this? What do you need? What do you need? Go to your basic needs. Air to start with. Yeah, Nice to have fresh air, huh? Nice to live in a forest. Oh my God. Don't cut down the trees. The plants, the trees, they give us oxygen. I don't know if you've ever hooked yourself up to straight O2, which I have a few times. Sitting in an ambulance once when I was a firefighter and completely gotten destroyed by the things that I was doing. A friend hooked me up to the O2, and my God, I felt so much better in almost no time at all. Oxygen is super important for the functioning of our bodies to keep us like healthy. So here we are, we need air. Okay, given that, then you've got some other survival needs. Everybody goes, oh, water must be next and then food. No, shelter. So you gotta keep your body in a stable temperature. Not too hot, not too cold. I mean, we're in a zone. Come on. Try to exist for very long in 0-degree weather. You're not gonna do it. Try to exist very long in temperatures over 100 degrees. You can't last for long. It's exposure. It's exposure to something that our bodies cannot really handle. So we need a nice temperature gradient. In Celsius, I don't know what it is, maybe from 10 degrees to like 32 or 33 degrees. In Fahrenheit, somewhere between 50 degrees and 85 or 90 degrees. That's pretty awesome when you're in that zone. Nights get cooler. Heck yeah, I can exist in that. That's nice. But what are we doing? We're creating a runaway planet. A planet whose climate is going to run away from us so quickly, there's going to be nothing that we can do to turn it around. What, go hide out in a hole for 150 years until things balance back out? Even 20 years, you're going to hang out in a hole somewhere? Eat foods, preserved foods? Yeah, you're going to be feeling really good after that, I'm sure. Take care of what we got right now. Love your brother and sister, whoever they are. Love your mother and your father. Love your children. Love your animals. Love the cockroaches that run around in your house and ask them to leave, but love them. Love the ants. Love the mosquitoes. Love the fleas. Love the bats. Love the birds. Love it all. Love it all. That's what we need to do. Accept it for what it is. Accept it as a part of ourselves. Understand that it's part of a web that keeps everything together and supports us so that we can have joy within. That's where we need to find it. We're not going to find it in anything outside of us. I should know. I can tell you. I've accomplished so much stuff in my life. I've gotten all the things that I could have ever wanted. Sailboats, horses, dogs, nice house, nice place to live. Everything, anything. It doesn't bring you happiness. Happiness you have to find inside of here. And the more challenges you're confronted with, well, the more it pushes you in that direction. So don't even dislike the challenges. Love the challenges. I hate to say that because I'm sure I'm just going to be confronted with more, tested more to see if I can keep my inner happiness intact while all this stuff goes on around me that doesn't feel that great. But that's the task at hand. Accept, love, surrender. All right, that's it for today.